Hey everybody, my name is Mike Marshall. Maybe some of you know me from one of the birding groups, or maybe you're a friend or family, or maybe even better, you don't know me, because if you don't know me and you're here, it means that you are watching this and the word's getting out. But anyway, I have been working on a project called FeatherQuest, and my goal is to help people turn birding into an epic adventure. And as I kind of put this project together, I wanted to start with why I'm doing it. And so these are just some of the core values that I've kind of instilled into FeatherQuest, where adventure's a mindset, joy is meant to be shared, bird your way. There's no right way to bird, and noticing is the first step. So there's a lot of groups out there. There's a lot of scientific stuff. There's a lot of conservation, which are all great and important, but if you don't know what it is, it doesn't really matter to you. So hopefully what I'm doing will help you just take notice and appreciate the birds around you. To help with that, I created a Facebook community called FeatherQuest. Hopefully you are a member, or this is one of the reasons you're seeing that. But people can just come and share their photos or their insights as they're out birding and just experiencing nature. Ask questions. I want this place to be fun. I want it to be somewhere where you can be safe and just appreciate each other. Everybody's welcome here. And with that, I've also made this book called FeatherQuest, and this current edition's the Utah edition. I'm hoping to do the national edition next. But what I did was I took all of the birds in Utah and I divided them into 52 different groups, and each week we focus on a different group. And the goal isn't to find all of these birds, but it's just to find one. And right now where are we? We are in May. Yeah, getting closer. Towies, yep, we're in May right here. So this is bunting week. Bunting's recently returned, and they're here in my backyard right now, and they're one of the prettiest birds here in Utah. But on this, the goal is just to find one and then check it off, and you can earn points. You can keep a little journal if you're into that sort of thing, and really do whatever you want. And it's a fun book. It's full color. The only reason I was able to do this was because of some awesome contributors who donated some of their pictures. I did about half of them, but I was missing a lot of the rarer birds here in Utah, and I reached out to the community and they joined in and shared all of their birds with us too. And one of my good friends donated some landscape photography, so we have some information on the various habitats and things like that you'll find these birds. And rather than just selling the book or doing a pre-order, I decided to try doing a Kickstarter. Let me show you the Kickstarter here. And a lot of you probably don't know what Kickstarter is, and that's one of the reasons I'm doing this video. It's just like a shopping cart, but rather than buying it right now, you're backing the project, and rather than having no idea how we're doing, it's public information. So my goal is to raise $6,000. It'll help fund the initial order so that I can get a lot of books and then start approaching some of the national parks and state aviaries, things like that, and try and distribute the book so people can see it. We're doing pretty good. We're a few days in, but Kickstarter, it's a momentum engine, and I could really use your help in getting the word out and sharing this with people. I have another video on here which is a lot more professionally done that one of my close friends, Manny, helped me with. He did an amazing job. But rather than buying the book, you click on back this project and it will take you to a bunch of reward tiers, and some of them are, there's no reward. You're just basically, I'd liken it to, it's kind of a donation, kind of an investment, but you're not getting equity. You're just believing in the idea and helping me make it happen. And so there's some digital rewards for people who maybe aren't in Utah and don't want the book. But here's the book. So if you're just trying to get the book, you can do this pledge $35. It's just like buying it. It doesn't charge your card unless the project funds. So I'm just making a big push to make that happen. And then I have a few other options too. It goes through add-ons, so you can add a few things on or get an extra copy of the book. And then we have other higher tier rewards. If you got the means and you believe in the project, or you want a shirt, or you want a hardcover, or you like this cinnamon teal. I mean, I absolutely love this photo. It's by Elizabeth Moon. She's one of the contributors in the book, and I mean, I'm just super impressed every time I see this picture. Got a 4-pack, a fine art piece donated by Allison Hill Spencer. I mean, I just reached out to some of these people who I'd never met, and they believe in the vision and where I want to take this, and so they donated. A close friend and neighbor designed some fancy tumblers, so she has these up for us too that are kind of a bird design. Another photo, I mean, if you're really into it, you can read the descriptions, but there's lots of options for all levels. But if you're just after the book, you just click the pledge button and it'll walk you through. Once the campaign ends here on June 4th, what will happen is you'll get a survey, I'll get your address, and I'll make sure that we ship you out the book. Really would love for this to happen, and I'm grateful for anything, any feedback, or even if you want to just join the community and participate and you're not ready to contribute or help build this or ready for my book, totally understand. I really just want to build awareness and get people to help notice, and it's brought me a lot of joy and fun in my life, and so hopefully it can do that for you too.